This is the NEXG2, a second generation smart audio guitar by Enya Music, which now comes with a built-in looper. Hi, this is Rodrigues and welcome to this video. So when Enya Music contacted me about reviewing this guitar, I must confess I was a little skeptical about it because I wasn't sure if this wasn't going to be just a nice high-tech toy. But for my pleasant surprise, I was wrong about it. This is a real nice, solid built guitar with lots of cool features. It's not meant to replace your regular guitar, but rather it serves its purpose incredibly well. So stay with me to the end of this video so you can see all the cool features of this guitar. This is a 30-inch full-size carbon fiber with a detachable upper body frame, which is secured by 2 screws, one here in the back and the other one at the bottom. And they also double as a strap pins. This is a 20 fret fingerboard with a 0 fret and a scale length of 23 inches and 3/4. Very comfortable to play. I love the smaller scale. The fret ends are very nice and smooth. The tuning machines, they hold the guitar in tune very well. The guitar has an 80-watt speaker, Bluetooth speaker. Actually, there's one speaker here in the front, which is the main speaker, and there's also a smaller speaker right here in the back, which seems to reproduce more of the low-end frequencies. You can really feel it when you play, and I think it also helps to fill the room with the guitar sound. The guitar weighs about almost 6.4 pounds more precisely, which is not that bad at all. Now towards the bottom of the guitar, there are some connections, some ports. So there's a USB-C port for charging and data transfer. There's a line out jack to connect the guitar to an amp, mixer or PA. There's a mic input jack in case you want to connect your own microphone instead of the wireless handheld microphone that comes with the guitar. Or maybe you want just to use both microphones at the same time. That's also a possibility. And also a headphone jack for silent play. The guitar comes with a beautiful stand, which is also a charging station. This is the mic that comes with the guitar. Check, check. 1, 2, 3, testing. In ears, they come in this little nice pouch. And there's also a headset mic available, which is great if you play and sing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna move to the display. This is where all the magic happens here. All the sound that you're about to hear will be coming out of the speakers and being picked up by a room microphone. To power the guitar on and off, you just hold the main knob. I hold it for a few seconds. It's back on again. Built-in tuner. So you can either beep when it's in tune, or I can make it silent by muting it. Or I can activate the voice that kind of, teaches you how to tune the guitar.
Please play the low E string. All right. Please play the A string.
Make it flat.
Please tighten the tuning pack. All right.
Now the internal sounds. There are 4 banks with 5 sound patches inside each bank. So right here is on the acoustic sound. Now if I push it again, it goes to the next bank, which I have the rock patch on. Next patch, I have it for set for a wah sound. And the last one, I have it set for kind of a pad sound. Going back again to the first bank, this is how you change the sounds. This is, by the way, it's a touch screen. So here, if I want to go through the sounds on the first bank for the acoustic, I have a dreadnought, which is the sound that you heard before. Auditorium. This is a jumbo. Finger. Jazz sound. Now going to the next bank, solo sound. Now crunch, riff, country, endless, now let's move on to the next bank, R&B, depth, the wah, breath, reverse. The last bank is called the lab bank, up down. Oh, octavator. Funk. Photo. I don't know why they call it photo sound, but kind of detunes it. Bass. Pad. Now let's move on to the drum sounds. The first two are just clicks. And in 6/8. Then some beats, a variety of pop beats. I'm not gonna play all of them, but just a few to give you an idea. Funk, rock, variation rock, blues, jazz, variation, metal, nice. Now I'm going to build a very simple loop here using the controls on the guitar. Then I'll do another one using the foot switch. Stop it. Now I'm going to demonstrate the wireless foot switch and how it works controlling both the looper and also changing the guitar sounds. Now in looper mode, when you press the first switch, it will click the tempo and then it will start recording the loop. If you press it again, it will engage the overdub, and if you hold it, it will clear the last loop that you did. It will erase just the last loop. The second button will stop the loop, and if you hold it, it will clear the entire loop. The third switch will stop the drums, and then if you press again, it will play the drums again. And the last one is just a switch for tapping the tempo for your loop. And then to switch from the looper mode to the guitar sound mode, to the banks, you just press both switches, the first and the second one, simultaneously. So let me do a quick loop here. Now I'm going to press it again to engage the overdub. Now if I press the second button stops it, right? Let me play it again and stop the drums. Just the guitar, drums again. And I can play over it. Now, while the loop is playing, you can change the sounds by pressing the first two switches again, and then you select whatever sounds you have already on those four switches. So let me show you just real quick. I'm gonna press both switches simultaneously, and then I have the acoustic sound. Then I go to the second bank. That's the rock sound. Third one is the wah-wah, and the last one is the pad sound. So that's pretty much how you do it. So instead of using your hand, you can be hands-free and use the foot switch. Very, very handy. Now I'm gonna stream some music from my phone to the Bluetooth speakers so I can play along with it. I'm gonna open Spotify here, go to Walter Rodrigues Jr., Beyond Words, and Smile, Here She Is. Also download the Enya Music app, which gives you total control over the sounds, over all settings of the guitar. I'm gonna open it here. It's gonna ask me to connect with the guitar. I just choose connect. It finds the NEXG2, and there you go. Now, as you can see, we have the mixer. You have level controls for everything, for the mics, for the guitar, for the line out, for the Bluetooth, everything. Then we go to the presets. We can see the four banks at the top, the acoustic, the rock, the fusion, the lab. Let's say you want to work on the sound. I'm using the Dreadnought sound right now, so I go click on edit, and I can work on the EQ, adjust all the frequencies, and when I go to the effects, all the effects that are already programmed with the sound are here, so you can go over each pedal, each effect, and just tweak it as you like. So for the Dreadnought, we have the AC profiling, the direct, and the reverb, so you can adjust everything as you wish. What else here? The tools. We have control over the looper, the drum machine, and the settings for the tuner, reset the system, power on and off the guitar, the language, the brightness of the screen. So everything you need to control the guitar, the sounds, the settings, everything is here on the app, and it's very, very easy to use. So here are my final thoughts on this guitar. Like I mentioned before, it's not a replacement for a standard or regular guitar. but it serves its purpose very well. The applications are so many, I'm just gonna mention a few that comes to my mind. Small parties, gatherings, small gigs, solo gigs, especially if you're a singer, you have the microphone. The speakers are very powerful and loud. It's a great practice tool. You have the looper. You can stream songs to the Bluetooth speaker. You can use the vocal remover functionality. So very good practice tool as well. And it's a great travel companion. It's compact. You can remove the upper frame. The case, it's very slim. So those are, some things that came in mind now, but there's some room for improvement. And my suggestions are, number one, relocate the control panel closer to the end of the fingerboard. When you're playing, it's so much easier just to reach right here rather than all the way to the back. So that's my first suggestion. Second suggestion, the foot switch, the wireless foot switch. It's a great idea, it works great, but it has a little latency, maybe because of the Bluetooth connectivity, I don't know. So when you are building a loop, you need to get used to start the loop a little bit before the downbeat. It's not a big deal because the loop is synced to the drum machine. So it will start at the downbeat regardless, no matter how soon you step on the foot switch. But it does take a little time to get used to it. Now my next suggestion is regarding the microphone. It's a great, clever idea to have the microphone. It works just fine. But the problem is that when you're using the looper, the microphone is linked to the loop chain. So in other words, let's say I'm playing a song and singing at the same time, and I'm recording a loop. Now when I play it back, so if I want to solo over the song, the solo over the track, my voice is going to be part of the loop as well. So I wish there was a way to separate the microphone from the loop chain. That would be awesome. Maybe they can do that also in the future. And lastly, I wish the guitar case had a compartment inside to store the accessories. It only has like an outer pouch with a zipper, and these accessories, they're very fragile. The microphone, the foot switch, and I'm sure they are not that cheap to replace. So when you just dump them inside that pouch, you need just to hope that you won't bump them, and break them. Rather than that, I think this is a great guitar all around, very innovative and futuristic, great playability, beautiful finish. I think they come in 4 different colors. Very fun to play and hard to put it down. For more information, just check the video description for some links and additional info. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe so you won't miss any future videos. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.